Y'all know what it is. It's the Find the Boxer game. Purchase a box for a chance at winning $500. One of 54 boxes has a missing boxer inside. Purchase your box or boxes by Cash Apping $ usual 50/50. Include your box number, name, and email address. Your box number will be confirmed and sent directly to your email. Each box is $20 with a 1 in 54 chance of winning. Remaining proceeds will go directly to the LDBC meet and greet in Las Vegas. Shout out to the LDBC, and remember,
it's a usual suspect day.
Y'all know what it is. It's the usual suspect 650-50 draw. Buy your tickets now for your chance at winning half the pot. Cash App, $ usual 50/50. Tickets are on sale for $10 for one, $20 for 3 tickets, and $50 for 10 tickets. Put your desired amount, name or alias, as well as your email address, and your tickets will be set. We announce the winning ticket numbers every other Friday on Supreme Beats Boxing Talk Bullshit on the Beltway, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Remaining proceeds will go directly to the LDBC meet and greet in Las Vegas. Shout out to the LDBC, and remember,
it's a usual suspect day.
Push the weight and flex. The live is 1 in the 6. Fit the runner, boy, you nigga, no question. You were when a motherfucker high stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I mean, day walker, drink blood, fangs out, full moon, motherfucker change like a hoe, nigga. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for the money.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, come on! Yeah, man, come on!
It's your favorite day of the week. It is
Monkey Tuesday!
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Lightweight? Lightweight, baby. Drew Titan Bronx on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. It is Monkey Tuesday. Yeah. Do this roll call real quick. I have questions. G McCall, NY Willis, Dow Big G, my brother Eric Jordan, salute, brother. Marcus Walls, Rod Neal, Mind of Monson Musa, Gerald Freeman, Shaolin, Vince Valborn, Star City J, Main Biker, Big Block, the Sensei, Stormy B-Man's in the building, Jay Cool, Quan Big Guns, what's going on? Michael Fleming, Andre Gray, smash the like button. Let me get to this work. Smash the like button, smash the dislike button, share the video, hate the video. Good morning, Miguel.
Hi, Miguel. Miguel.
Pillow biter that you are. Let's get right into it. Before I get into the potential in this thing here, somebody, yo, what is this? Someone sent me this. What is this? I'll wait. What is this? What is this? I mean, you know, cats like talking about the nonsense. Let's talk about why was this said? What is this? Verified account. First of all, KG, my brother, salute. What is this, man? Seriously, I'm being serious now. Now, if y'all follow me on Patreon, I put out a Tank video. No way I can air this here. Miguel won't have any of it. But, okay. First of all, well, he probably took this down. This is okay. I'm only addressing this because someone sent it to me. So I'm operating off of the thought that this is real. Was he having a conversation? Was he commenting on something? Maybe there was a conversation being had on Twitter or X, whatever they call it. Maybe. And he put in his 2 cents. Maybe there was a situation everybody was talking about and he commented on it. Is that what this is? I'm giving him an out. What prompted this? Please tell me. Rashad, what's good? Rashad, was salute, Queen. What is this? Y'all tell me. I'm not on Twitter. This is why. What is this? What is this? If you can't see the screen, I'm gonna read it. This is apparently this is Tank Davis on X. I don't know what someone just put the picture there, but he has a comment, probably deleted. J. Cool, whoa. J. Cool said he put that out randomly. What's going on? Tank Davis says, women think they know so much but can't tell when they're sleeping with a gay man.
¡Ah! ¡Ay, Miguel! ¡Miguel!
Okay. So there was no conversation. There's no conversation that he chimed in on, which made him say that. They weren't airing no, like, you know, these crazy daytime talk shows or court shows or, you know, where shorty got kids with a dude and then dude has his best friend that he played ball with, they really play ball. There was nothing floating around X where people were chiming in on something, nothing. This was random. Lord Sweat, real Baltimore in the building, salute. So this was random? Y'all educate me, I don't know. First of all, could someone check and see if this is still up? It's probably not, because he deletes some tweets, but what is this, man? What is this? I was minding my business and 2 people sent me this. So I was like, yo, what the F? I'm like, I don't know. This has got to be fake. Then someone else sent it to me. And I asked the person, yo, this is real? They said, yeah. Well, what prompted this? Because it's true that someone could take something random, you know what I'm saying, and just say, oh, man, and make it look suspect. Maybe he was chiming in on a conversation or on a topic being had. I'm giving him an out. I don't know. I am true man, salute. Bro, someone sent me this. I'm like, what is this? So I'm asking you guys, what is this? I'm giving them an out. Maybe there was a big old debate or a topic on X that I don't know about, and he chimed in on it, and this just looks suspect. And someone put this together because, hey, man, he's walking around with a perm now, and, you know, people think he's fruity, so let me just put this out because it'll be funny. Is that what this is? Ha, ha, ha. Okay, it's funny. I'm just asking y'all, what is this? 704 Joe, salute. What is this? G McCall said he's typing to get attention to promote his fight. But this? I mean, I'm all for promoting your fight, but this is what it's come to? But he's Tank. He just sells. He didn't even have to say anything. He's Tank, right? I'm just asking. Look, man, if he gets down like that, which I suspect that's his problem. I mean, not his problem. That's his life. I'm just asking what this is. Come on out so we can move forward. You know what my problem is? When you're not out, but you're running around smashing chicks all day long. Making them feel a certain way. You can put everyone's health at risk. You know what I mean? What is that? Y'all remember Yusuf Mack? I think he was 31 wins, like about 16, 17 knockouts. He had 8 losses. He was stopped about 4 or 5 times, 2 draws. He fought Carl Froch. He was pretty good. What up, Lee? Main biker in the building, salute. He said, got 1 foot out the closet. Charlo did call him gay, and remember, his boys was calling him gay. Bro, listen. These kids are different nowadays. Y'all remember Yusuf Mack? Do y'all remember Yusuf Mack? Yes or no? Do y'all remember that Yusuf Mack situation a few years ago? Do y'all remember that? Who doesn't know about Yusuf Mack? Do you know? I might be speaking Chinese to y'all, but I'll bring you up to speed. Press 1 if you know about Yusuf Mack. Press 2 if you don't know. Vince remembers. Yeah. It's okay if you don't know, because I'm about to tell you. Let me know. Rod said, I wish I didn't remember. ES, salute, Queen. Quan don't know. Eric don't know. I'm going to let y'all know in a minute. Detroit BC in the building. What up? CT Fat Boy, he don't know. I'm going to let y'all know. It's funny. All right. Yusuf Mack was a pro boxer. I remember him fighting Carl Froch. He was pretty good. I forget what city he fight out of, but Shaquilla, salute, Queen. Yusuf Mack had like 13 kids or something. He had like 13 kids, and you know the same old story with boxers. You know, money ran thin or whatever he claimed it was. Something happened. This is going back to like 2014, 2015. Somebody put pictures out of a DVD with it was a gay male bang bang. And who's in the picture? Yusuf Mack. And the picture started floating around, and I was on Facebook at the time. And they started floating around that boxing community. And I'm like, it was just a picture of a bunch of dudes on a DVD cover. And I'm like, Bob, what up? Yeah, Bob, yeah. Yeah, I heard that about him. Jeff Spark, what up? I heard that about him. Perfect Black, what up? And look, I'm not judging, but I need y'all to understand. I say, okay, it's a DVD cover. DVD cover? What are they gonna do? They might be, freestyling or rhyming or something. But then I look, they all had their shirt off. Hen Dog, what up? They all had their shirt off. 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 Like every time you see AJ out and about with his friends, they're shirtless. A majority of them, they're shirtless. I don't care if you're on a boat, on the beach. There's not a woman in sight. Copper, what up? And I'm like, that's a little strange, but whatever. Maybe I'm looking too deep. Yeah, ES, this is really him. This is from his verified account. I don't know what this is. But Yusuf Mack, and you could Google his name. You could let me give you the correct spelling of his name. Y-U-S-A-F Yusuf Mack, M-A-C-K, Yusuf Mack. Yusuf Mack. He was a pro boxer. And somebody in the group took a picture of the back of the DVD. They said, nah, he's not rhyming. And I almost projectile vomited across my living room. I said, all right, okay, look, okay. Now here's the thing. First, I think like all week long, he's trying to do his own quality control. I was high, somebody drugged me, Switchblade, what up? So, that sort of thing. I was high, someone drugged me, someone did this, someone did that. I'm like, okay, whatever. And then he came clean in the interview. Y'all always felt that way, but you can't come out because you know where I'm from and that sort of thing. I'm like, okay, see? Meanwhile, he got like 8 or 9 children. You see what I mean? That's the problem. Well, you're not comfortable in who you are, but meanwhile, you're trying to fight it. Meanwhile, you're trying to fight it, and you're making babies, confusing all of these women. And some of these women probably saw qualities in him that they ignored. That's another thing, but that's a whole nother conversation. Detroit, oh Lord. What? He's from Detroit? Wow. Luca, what up? Now, I'm going to tell you something, Detroit, about dudes like that. They put up a good front for a little while, but when they get comfortable around you, you start noticing things like, yo, what? Hey, yo. His mannerisms, it gets real feminine. So I brought up Yusuf Mack to ask, what the hell is this Tank Davis post about? This is not a joke. I guess this is what he put up. I'm asking y'all what's going on with this. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening here. I don't know what that's about. Main Biker says, rhyming? Nah, he was spitting on a different type of mic.
What?
My God.
And you, sir, are you waiting to receive my limp penis?
Oh, this what up, man? Where you been? I mean, this is troubling. This is troubling. Oh. Yeah. Black Martial Arts Society, salute. Bernard say he telling on himself. Hey, man. Look, How they get down is how they get down, bro. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. I'm just asking. And it don't matter. You know, he can still kick behind in the ring. But my problem is when these dudes do this and they're making babies. You know what I'm saying? Elmo, salute. Y'all, you making babies and, you know, he snatched Shorty up at that basketball game. I mean, men don't initiate the violence, man. I'm all about defense, man. But what I saw, I was like, bro. And everybody saw that. Everybody saw that. And I'm like, what makes you... what makes you do that, man? Floyd Scarfield Sr., the video came out. It was a year old. He tuned Shorty up. And y'all see him, his flamboyant self. You don't see nothing wrong with it. That's a problem. That's a major problem. Anyway, main biker back in that super chat salute. He says, "What's going on at the Money Team TMT gym? First Josue Vargas, now bro. I don't even go. Man. If you know, you know Josue Vargas, and he from the Bronx too, bro. He from the Bronx, man. I mean, dude got an OnlyFans, and the dudes in his set. Yeah, look, if you know, you know, man. If you know, you know, man. Oh my God. Luca says, oh, that guy. Yeah, speaking of homosexuals, that guy, hey, bro. He tried to charge you for a debate, $100, but for what? What, bro? My God, my God, bro. You listen, man. Listen, brother. Look, I'm not on here to debate anybody. I'm not on here to argue with anybody. I can have a conversation. Like we did on the panel yesterday, and you know we could respectfully disagree, you know. But all of that, I'm not into that because I see where it goes. You know, I see where it goes. You know, you're cool with somebody 1 minute, next thing you know they sneak this new. I'm not listen. And that dude wants $100 for the man. Please, first of all, he is not an Uncle Tom. He's the Tom. He's the Tom. That's number one. Number two, he need to thank me because I'm the reason why he got his linky ass in the gym. I'm his father. You know, but I told all those clowns in the UK, especially the black ones, look, I don't know who trained you in human biology, but women don't look. You can't procreate through the mouth. I'll just say that because that's how I finished. You cannot procreate in the mouth. That's how I finished. I'm not your father, Luke. I'm not your father. So I don't know what he got going on over there, but notice. He was on my Johnson. He had an opportunity to come up here and have a conversation. And he ducked it because he knew what I was going to do to him. Because our conversation wouldn't have anything to do about boxing. I want to introduce him to my audience as a person. And he is of low caliber. And he's fraudulent. And he's jealous. And there's no need for that. So that's why he ain't show up. You know, if you think all this YouTube thing is about debating and arguing and throwing hissy fits and diss videos, go ahead, man. I'm beyond that. I don't enable that. I don't enable any of that. There's a market for it, but I'm not a part of it. Go over there. That's what I tell people. Go over there. Because that's not what this is. I don't care what you... How do you know what I say if you're not over here? He's probably watching right now. I've literally done lives, and he's done lives talking about what I said. How do you know what I said unless you was here? And I wasn't talking about you. A lot of people do that. A lot of people do that. So it's whatever, man. I got stuff to do, man. Get a wife, get a life, and have fun. You know, I ask people, and what would your girlfriend think if she looked at your YouTube channel and saw 50 videos about me? Is she gonna ask you, yo, what is this guy you always talking about? What did he do to you? Do you know him? And then imagine that guy lives in a whole other country, and then she searches my channel and doesn't find me saying anything. Not even, I might refer to you, but I don't say anything by name. I'm just talking about boxing or whatever. Your girl's gonna recognize that you have an obsession. You have a condition. She's like, man, I can't even get you to take me out to buy a goddamn hot dog. And you writing love letters to this dude. Amazing, right? Awesome. 88 Sports talking that super chat. Much love. He said, Tank got so much suspect videos out. He sure ain't talking about himself, bro. Listen, man. Main Event Mark, what up, my brother? Listen, man. For him to put that out on top of all those videos with him dancing in his drawers. Let me ask y'all. I don't know how many of y'all are parents. Yeah, Andrew 100, my brother, what up? My son wouldn't put out a video like that. Tiago, what up? No? Audacity Podcast in the building. Salute. Yo, Luca, if I could, just give you a suggestion. Don't go anywhere where you don't agree with the person. That's all I could tell you. I'm not anywhere where I don't frequent. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I don't, those are not my brothers. Watch this. Let me show you something. Nat Turner's Ghost. He says, I'm always hating on Tank. Nat Turner, you're right. Because I don't like Tank. And you're here. So you have an option. Because I'm about to go in on Tank. I just asked the question. Matter of fact, don't block this guy. I want to ask Nat Turner's Ghost a second. First of all, you call yourself Nat Turner. That's disrespect to Nat Turner. Otis, what up? Let me ask you a question. Is this hate or is this me just asking a question? What's this about? Maybe you know. Maybe you know. I'm just asking a question. I didn't even get to the topic yet. Maybe Nat Turner's Ghost. Maybe you can ask. Nat Turner's Ghost channel is 2 years old, so I'm going to assume you're a real account. And I show up in your algorithm because I talk about Tank. I'm giving him publicity. I'm giving him... You already packed him up? Wait a minute. He's not hitting. You just deleted the message. He's not hitting. He's not timed out. So Nat Turner's Ghost. Maybe you can explain this. Go ahead. Am I hating on Tank? When the show started, Mr. Shelton, what up? Oh, he got 86? Wait a minute. I know how to get him out. This is a little hack. This is what we do. I made him a wrench. Nat Turner's ghost, type something. I made him a wrench. Nat Turner's ghost, you're a wrench now. You can type something. Now I took your wrench, but I made your wrench to get you out of timeout. So you should be able to type now. Felix, what up? Snacks B, what up? Yeah, if you're just pulling up, look, I don't know what this is. I'm not on Twitter. People sent me this. I'm asking y'all what this is. And I was giving him an out. I'm like, hold on. Was he chiming in on a conversation that was being had? And someone just took this because, this asshole, the suspect behavior he has? So Nat Turner's ghost, I wrenched you, and then I unwrenched you. So you should be able to type now, bro. Explain this. You say, I always hating on Tank. No, I don't have anything positive to say about him. BFTB, salute. Yo, fam, you know about this? What is this? BF, what is this? I'm just asking a question. How am I the villain? Cat sent me this, and I'm like, huh? What is this? What is this? He did this. Big brother in life, salute. Tank did this. I didn't do this. So BF, this was him? It was him. Okay, why did he say this? That's all I'm asking. So Nat Turner's ghost, you're unblocked. He said this. Why did he say, I'm asking you, Nat Turner's ghost, since you say I'm always hating on Tank. Is this hate or did he say it? BF said this ain't gonna end well. I'm just asking, bro. Why did he say this? Nat Turner's ghost, you threw a rock and left? I'm always hating. It's like when, man, y'all ever had that one dude on your block that he was a fabulous F up as a kid, always getting in trouble in school, then got a little older, always getting in trouble in the street, then got a little older, now the cops will come chasing him through the hood. And then there's always that group of people that are magically cool with the troublemaker. You know what they say? Man, why the cops always bothering him? He just snatched the purse, idiot. Why the cops always bothering him? He just stole something out the store, idiot. So Tank puts out videos of him dancing with big shoes and his drawers on. He puts out another video slapping himself on the butt. All this suspect behavior. Then I see this, and I'm the villain for asking what this is about? Yo, BF, I was just talking about Yusuf Mack. You remember Yusuf Mack? Remember that? Ob Jones, salute. Everyone remembers Yusuf Mack. And if you didn't know, you're welcome. I just told y'all about 10 minutes ago. He was super not even suspect. He was super out the closet. I mean, one minute he got 8 baby mamas or whatever what it was, and I'm not talking bad about him. I'm telling the truth. Next thing you know, he's doing gay porn gangbangs. I'm dead serious. And I said, whoa, damn. He went from 0 to light speed, warp speed, Scotty. He went from crawling to warp speed. He just jumped all out. But I'm a hater for asking what this is? You know what's funny? You know what's on YouTube? Somebody was trolling him in his city, and Yusuf is still a professional fighter. He ran up on dude in a barbershop and started tuning him up. It should be on YouTube. He ran up on him and started tuning dude up. And you know what's crazy? I'm just pointing this out. You know what's crazy? I'm always hating on Tank. Did I once say Tank can't fight? No. Did I once say he lacks skill set? No. What Drew said is, you the best? Great. You're entitled to think that and say that. All I'm saying is what? Prove it. You's a bad mofo, but everyone around you that means something, you're not fighting. What you're doing, instead of Shakur or Keyshawn or whatever you got going on, you didn't stop Teofimo Lopez. Everyone came through 135, and you didn't do anything. All of that belt exchanging hand to hand, Devin included, you didn't do anything. But I'm supposed to listen to your fan base when they say, yo, you're the best. BF asked y'all. I asked y'all, look, this guy, he ain't belt collecting. So what is it about this guy you like? And then I see comments like this. And then I see comments like what this dude Boxing Ego put out. I'm like, wait a minute. And let me reiterate something on y'all. Matter of fact, F that. I'm just going to read it. I'm just going to read it because it went over y'all head. It went right over y'all head, but never fear, I'm going to reiterate it for you because there's something called paying attention to detail. I'm going to read it because this is what I'm dealing with, y'all. This is what I'm dealing with, y'all. I'm trying to talk boxing, but you can't talk boxing with a person that has an unconditional attraction to the person you're talking about. You can't break down facts, data, and statistics about why today LeBron James is the best player in the league and a legend, well, you know, top 50 all time right now. He just broke into that. And someone's just telling you, nah. And it's like, yo, man, I'm giving you the numbers and, you know, what is your problem? I just don't like him. You can't reason with a person like that. I'm not a super duper LeBron person either. But the facts are the facts. I went through the same thing with Michael Jordan. I'm like, love him or hate him. Look at what he's doing. Nah. I'm like, yo, bro. You got to stop. You got to stop. What is your problem? I just don't like his bald head. You can't argue with a person like that. You cannot. Back in 6th grade, I'm like, man, you know, that one song off the New Edition album, they could have did without that. Don't be talking bad about New Edition. Don't be talking bad about Ralph Transman. That's my baby. Whoa. I'm talking about music. You're flicking the bean over these dudes all night. There's no reasoning with that. And this is what I'm dealing with this guy's fan base. I'm convinced. Now let me read this to you. Since I'm a hater, and I don't know why you're not typing anymore, always hating on Tank. Call me a liar. I never had to lie on this kid. I'm just asking questions like, what is this? This is one more thing for me to ask, bro. And I ain't really even start the show yet. What is this? Now, your boy Ego. This is one of the things he wrote in his alleged love letter. These were bullet points, but Cass is calling it a love letter. Look, I'm not even talking bad about him. He proved himself to be a hater. I said, okay, I don't know what happened with him, but I'm good. Well, BF enlightened us about what happened. But if that's his demeanor towards things, that tells me everything I need to know about him as a man. But these bullet points were out of pocket. This was crazy. And I noticed something, and I know it went over y'all head, but I'm going to make y'all see this. Quote, knockout artist, he will put you on a poster. True story. The next bullet point, he says, trendsetter, chrome hearts, braids, leg tats, etc. He got his own style. I read that and I said, okay. The very next bullet point is, he says, exciting to watch. Now stop right there, y'all. Did y'all catch that? Let me know if you caught it. Let me know if you caught it. Let me help y'all out. Let me help y'all out. Isn't exciting to watch the same thing as knockout artists? He will put you on a poster. He already said he's exciting to watch because he's a knockout artist that will put you on a poster. And I agree with that. Was Leo Santa Cruz not put on a poster? Yes. I jumped up and did a lap around my house like, oh. I was like, damn. Is he? Man, he knocked Leo Santa Cruz silly. The dude was on the floor sleeping with a smirk on his face. He put him directly in the middle of a wet dream. It was bad. And then the picture looked bad because his sneakers was missing after that. I said, did he knock him out his shoes? That was exciting to watch. Respect to Frank Martin. But he slept him. It happened. And salute to Frank Martin. But that was some poster stuff. That's what it is. Why do you, right after you say put you on a poster, you start talking about his braids and leg tattoos, and then the very next thing you say is excitement to watch. Let me bring y'all up to speed if you're still missing it. When that guy said fun, exciting to watch, he meant like how me as a man watching Beyonce on stage dance. Let me insert Beyonce into this as a man talking. Beyonce's a brilliant dance artist, and she puts on a brilliant performance. Beyonce's a trendsetter with her fashion on stage. She has beautiful long hair. I don't know, tattoos if she has any, whatever. And she has her own style. And then right after that, I say, exciting to watch. As a man, what do you think I'm saying? I already told you she's a brilliant artist and a trendsetter. And then I come right behind that and say, she's exciting to watch. As a man, when I say exciting to watch, that's a clean version of me saying I like her jiggling and bouncing around on stage because she's stacked. That's so simple. That's what he was saying in this. And y'all, it went right over y'all head. Him saying that he's a knockout artist, that's the exciting to watch right there. Why did he double and triple down on it? Why? Because this grown man is looking at him that way. Drew, you don't know that. What grown man talks about another grown man's fashion, hair, and leg tattoos? Case closed. Case closed. Case closed. There you go. He is out there in those people. I already told y'all. I understand where he from. That part of America where he from is equivalent to the Village in New York City. Also where Anthony Joshua's first stop was. I'm like, yo, everywhere in New York. The 9/11 Memorial. The Empire State Building's right around the corner. He already got knocked out the night before at Madison Square Garden. If he liked ball, he should have went uptown to the Rucker Park in Harlem. He didn't do all of that. He hopped in a cab and went 30 blocks downtown to West 4th Street in the Village, bro. And when he went live on the gram, I said, yo, what's he doing down there? And it was myself and like 3 other people in the chat that were from New York that asked the same questions in that live stream. It was like, yo, whoa, why is that your first stop? You went live and you so happened to be in the Village? What's that? And only the New Yorkers got that. I said, oh, look, AJ's live. How's he doing? And I looked, I said, that's West 4th. What's he doing there? Huh? Okay. Anyway. So I unblocked dude, and you know I'm always hating on Tank, but I ain't got to lie on him. I'm hating, but no one wants to answer these damn questions. But I'm a hater. Nobody wants to answer these questions, but I'm a hater. All right, man. I guess I'm a hater. I'm a hater for asking why he's fighting Roach. He's this tough guy, but he's fighting someone from 130. 1 minute, He's the best fighter in the world, right? Who knocks out everybody, right? Who don't duck any fights and takes on all these challenges, but he's fighting some guy, you know. But didn't Boxing Shigo say that he's not trying to be friends with anyone around his division? He said that. He said that. But then I'm like, why is he fighting Roach? You know what his people are saying? I'm talking about the Tankamaniacs. They said, oh, he's just trying to break bread with his fellow person from the DMV. What? So he could break bread with his brother from the DMV, but Boxing Shigo said that he's not trying to be cool with anybody. Huh? And now he was beefing with Ford last week on, is he next? Y'all gonna start telling me that's a good fight? And now the Inoue fight. The Inoue fight, that's a reality? That's a possibility? Word? That's what we doing? That's what we doing? The Inoue fight? The marketing will be incredible. But isn't Inoue a 126 fighter? What's going on here, man? This is real? Well, since you're fighting guys in lower weight classes, forget the Inoue fight for a minute. Inoue's at 122. See, I don't even know. He got beef down south anyway. DVO, what up? I don't know, bro. You tell me. I don't know, bro. It just keeps happening. All this suspect stuff keeps happening. I don't know how putting that out promotes his fight or what. Your Tank, you don't need that. We all heard Birdman on the stage. Y'all remember that? I F with the dudes too, man. Get the dudes on stage. Y'all saw that when he was on stage? Y'all saw that? I F with the ninjas too. Where the ninjas at? You remember that? Did y'all see that? And then dudes start jumping on stage. I'm like, whoa, whoa, hey, oh, whoa. Wait a minute. If I was on that stage getting it, and then he said that, I'm like, all right, we done here. I'm walking off the stage. I'm back in the audience. I was up here just jamming to their music, and he said that. All right, I'm good. I'm back in the audience, man. Y'all remember that? Who remembers that? Yeah, where the N-words at, man? I asked with the ninjas too. Where the N-words at? Y'all remember that? I was like, wait a minute. You're surrounded by women. These dudes are rappers, the hot boys and everybody else. These dudes could bang when those dudes pulled up in your city, they could bang anything they wanted. And he's on there with a mic talking about I F with ninjas too. Where the ninjas at? And dudes start jumping on stage. It was Baby that said that. Black Martial Arts Society, yes. Yes. And I was like, wait a minute. And you ever like, have you ever been in a place where something happened and you feel like you the only person that saw it? Like, yo, ain't no one gonna say, y'all not gonna say nothing? Nobody saw that? And nobody saw that? I felt like literally I'm standing on a street corner and a car came and knocked the hell out of somebody and everybody's in their phone or reading a book and this dude went flying 30 feet into the bushes and you know you saw it. You're like, yo, and you're looking around and you're like, nobody saw that? That's how I felt watching that clip. I'm like, yo, no one heard him say that? Nobody heard him say that. No one said anything. They zoomed the camera in on him and said, why are you on stage somehow? I F with the ninjas too. Where my ninjas at? What? Wait a minute. Wait. Then there was a picture of him in a locker room somewhere with some Latin looking dude, and dude had his towel on. Dude had a towel on around his waist, and he's so, listen, If I'm in the gym with a movie star or a popular rapper that I know, look, whatever I gotta say to them can wait until we get out the locker room, man. I don't want to approach him. What? Bro, wait a minute. Let me ask y'all brothers a question. Do you talk to anybody at the urinal? A public urinal. You know what my worst fear in the world is? My worst fear in the world. My worst fear in the world. Let me highlight this, because I'm going to answer that. I'm going to respond to that. My worst fear in the world is me being at a fight, because when I go to fights, people recognize me. I'm not no rock star, but people recognize me. Right? My worst fear in the world is being at a public urinal, handling my business, and some dude comes next to me and uses the urinal and be like, yo, man, ain't you Drew Titan? I'm be like, motherfucker, whatever you got to say, whether it's love or hate, I promise it can wait. What the bro, you do not disturb. I promise you, whatever you have to say can wait. That is the worst. My God. Mike S., my brother, says Baltimore, a small city. He ain't a punk. If he was, we would know, trust me. I was just talking about Yusuf Mack, bro. I was just talking about Yusuf Mack. And yeah, nobody knew until they knew. And speaking of beef at lower weight divisions, I mean, since we on that, my brother, the Wolf, Elijah Pierce in the building. Salute, fam. How you feeling?
What's happening, big bro?
How you doing? Good?
Man, I'm good, man. I'm here in this gym, busting down, man. You know, doing my thing. Had to stop. Go to the locker room real quick. You can hear me good, right?
Yeah, I hear you loud and clear, good brother. Loud and clear. Loud and clear, man.
For sure.
How the baby doing? How the baby?
Oh, man, good, man. My baby girl doing good. You know, my son to be here in about 4 weeks. You know what I'm saying? So just been getting ready for that.
That's what's up.
Not gonna lie though, I ain't been, you know, it's like set personal aside. Like I've been in my head a lot lately. Like I've been really having to fight through some stuff. Just mainly just with my career and everything, and just the way kind of stuff has kind of turned out. You know, I think at a point, every fighter in my situation, they kind of just reach a point where they kind of fed up. And that was just a part of the reason why, you know what I'm saying, I just kind of want to voice some of what I've been feeling for real. Because, you know, I peep the game. I'm a student of the game. I see what's going on. And it's bullshit. I mean, all this, like I said, I understand this. It's a business. It's a business. I get it. But, you know what I'm saying, this is also, it's always has been an honorable sport. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Best man for the job, best man win. You know what I'm saying? Everybody put their life on the table. Everybody step up. You know what I'm saying? Do what they do. Oh yeah, shout out to LDBC too, by the way. But yeah, like
no doubt we here. Yo, listen. So as it stands right now,
what's happening?
Pretty much, there's nothing lined up for you right now. Is that the fighter's fault? Is that a manager situation? I mean, is that a managerial situation?
No.
What's going on?
Like my manager is that's my my management. That's the plus side to everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm with Overtime too. So you know, shout out to Overtime. They, you know what I'm saying, and I'm still with Viva or whatever. But you know what I'm saying? It's just really I hate just the way all this. Just the game is just set up as far as just ducking shit. Like a lot of these dudes, like they get praise and all that, and they really don't deserve the shit. Just all the way of being, like I said, they hide behind these business ethics. They want, you know, what you want to call it, whatever. Like Okay, for example, I was supposed to be the one to fight Robeisy Ramirez for that WBO title. And then
And what
before he
happened?
lost it to Espinoza, Rafael Espinoza, that was supposed to be me. They called me for that fight. Of course,
And
you
what
already know I
happened?
took it. You already know I took it right away. Right
Yeah,
away. Let's
yeah.
do it. You know, they said, "Oh, okay, well, he has to choose between you and a Mexican dude or whatever." Obviously, he chose the Mexican dude. Like, okay, all right, come back around. You know, he loses. You know, I was like, okay, rightfully so. You know, you try to go the easier route. You thought because he was from Mexico, he just a banger. You thought you was just gonna beat him easy. Boom, they came back around. Fight. Okay, now you can fight him now, whatever, and then we'll let you rematch Espinoza. Obviously, dust me again. You know what I'm saying? They called me and everything. You know what I'm saying? They ducks again, and he fights some little Asian dude, I think. Boom. Now he fights Espinoza again, gets stopped. Like, rightfully so. That's what happens. You try to do all that bullshit. And MJ or whatever call me to fight MJ or whatever. Same shit. Like nigga, literally ducks just so he can get himself in position to fight Inoue, you know, or whatever. Finally, everybody know he been begging for that damn Inoue fight for I don't know how long. Like nigga been just begging like a hoe for that fight, even though he's gonna get knocked out. Like, dude he's not like that. He couldn't, like I said, you couldn't fuck with Tapales. Inoue finished Tapales in 8 rounds. What make you think you finna do something to that man? You just want the payday. At the end of the day, I've even told I've told you before. I'm the only one that could have beat Inoue at 122. Like there was nobody else that could touch that man at that weight, just because I'm too big. And I also have the same advantages that he has. I have speed, footwork, power, all that shit. And the crazy part about it is I've had to undergo some changes, like even in my camp, like when it comes to, you know, just my overall program and everything, just because like I was having some weight issues too. So, you know, that had caused me some issues even in my last fight. But you know, I
Yeah, you
worked
was
through it.
telling me.
Yeah, just like I worked through it, just like I always do. You know what I'm saying? I'm really beating even all these guys like Villanueva when I fought him. It was the same shit. San Martin, whatever. I'm fighting these guys off of 50%, like low key. Like I ain't even whole all the way. I just implemented the right regiment to where now I'm a lot healthier, stronger. You know, at these lower weights, or whatever. But regardless, I still just decided to go ahead and go up. So I'm going up to 26 now. So I'm about
Okay.
to go ahead and take over featherweight. So
at this point, what is your team doing to put you in a position where you can make something happen?
um, as far as overtime, my next fight is supposed to be in overtime in like April. But you know what I'm saying? I ain't been in the ring since August.
That's what I'm saying.
Last year. So yeah, so I mean, I don't know. I don't think I can do is just kind of. They just been telling me to be patient or whatever. But for real, I mean, I just see what's going on as far as this whole politics, the whole politics of everything. Like you really gotta be had them connections. I seen an interview with Shakur, and Shakur is basically saying, yeah, if you don't know the right people, you're not touching the title. You're not finna touch shit. And I was just like, wow, like that pretty much cemented everything that I thought right there. Like, so if you don't know nobody, if you're not plugged in with her and plugged in with the right folks or whatever, and it's crazy because all my management they know everybody. It ain't even that. It just, I guess when it comes to promotions, all that shit, if you're not with the top, you're not gonna see top benefits pretty much. So I don't know. I've just been kind of trying to figure all that out, all just trying to, you know what I'm saying, see what's happening with that. But I mean, that's pretty much all I can do right now.
What are your thoughts? And it was crazy how you called me, because I told you I do a little I guess you call it a skit every Tuesday. I call it Monkey Tuesday, and
Word.
the lead monkey is Tank at this point because I don't understand anything that he's doing. You know, and he's
Word.
fighting Lamont Roach. No one picks Lamont to win. I hope we have a Buster Douglas, Mike Tyson moment. He's beefing with Ford on the internet. He seems to like beefing with these smaller guys, and he actually told his fans, on top of "Don't approach me in the street when you see my family," like he really put the fuck to his fans. He also said he basically is going to do what he wants, and we're going to like it. So since he's fighting guys in smaller weight classes, he has history with you. I mean, when he's done with this Lamont Roach situation, I mean, why not you?
Why not me? Like I said, since I'm so trash, I mean, he called me trash in the press conference with Frank Martin and all that, and spoke on me, which is dick riding ass fans and all his Tank Franks and his team and all them bitch ass niggas. That's what they always say. Oh, why you always speaking about me? You can't get no clout unless you speak on me. Well, he spoke on me first. Oh, I'm so trash. Why was I touching you up then back when I was a little kid? Like, but I don't know. It's just bottom line. Like, if that's the case, I never understood him either. Like, I don't get nothing he be doing. Like, even I mean, I fought with Roach. Roach is my, that's the homie and shit. But yeah, I didn't understand the fight myself. Like, he never fights his contemporaries. He never fights nobody. You know what I'm saying? Who's the same? You know what I'm saying? It's like he pretty much always brings somebody up from 30, or he fights somebody bigger at 40 or one time or whatever with a rehydration clause and barrios. Right. So
and now people are flirting with this Inoue fight. You know, Inoue's he's flirting with the Inoue fight. I'm dead serious. Man, I swear, if that's a possibility, man, what's going on here?
Man, that's just these. I think that's more so like, don't get me wrong, no disrespect to Jake Paul and all that, because I like Jake Paul, but like that, I feel like that's them type of fans who new to the sport who just see what's going on. Oh, Tank is knocking people out. Inoue is knocking people out. They should fight each other. Like, it's motherfuckers that don't know shit about boxing, don't know nothing about anything. They just talking for real. Because, like, come on now, that's crazy.
Man, Tank will knock Inoue into the next dimension. Now, we know that.
Come on, dude.
That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous that's even a conversation. But my point is, in reference to you, y'all have a bit of a history. And see, you wasn't even trying to beef with dude. You was actually giving him props.
Man, I was actually, I used to fuck with Tank heavy. Like, I used to fuck with the dude heavy. Like, when he first coming up, I used to watch all his fights. I used to, like, when he was with Broner. Broner was my favorite fighter at one point. When he was in his prime, I was Broner. I always used to watch Broner. So then when Tank came around, that was like his, protege, whatever. I always used to do the same with Tank. Oh, damn, this dude hard. He go crazy. So that's what I'm saying. I gave him nothing but love and respect, even when I sparred him. But, he just was trying, he was the first person I've seen that gave me that type of energy, though. He was real kind of disrespectful, tried to stun me, and that's why I went how it went. Like, I'm not no bitch. I'm not no punk. Like, I ain't finna let no man, overtake me or trump me or whatever you think finna slide. It's not finna go that way. So that's why things happened the way it happened. But we were still cool. It was still respectful. He told me, like I said, I was a good fighter, all that stuff. We shook hands. It was good. And then out of nowhere, like I said, I posted a video, which he has done 100 times. Even him knocking out, like I said, for the 100th time, knocking out my sparring partner. He posted the video. He just don't even remember. He got it in his archives. He posted it and everything. He just don't remember. And then
but he didn't post y'all sparring session. I find that ironic.
Exactly.
So if he's in the business of fighting smaller guys, y'all have a storyline. And since I have no faith in him fighting his contemporaries, I don't see a problem in smashing the gas on you versus him after the Lamont Roach fight. He'll have the advantage because since you like fighting smaller guys. it's like weight bullying. So, why not get you in there? That's a good payday for you. That's a good way to build you up. And I don't see your management team fucking that. That's beneficial for everybody. You dig what I'm saying?
Honestly, I mean, and I like I said, just people. I mean, I'm just eager to prove myself for real, because I haven't really, like, nobody has seen my best for real, and let's just be honest, like, because I've always learned on the job. Everything that I've went through in my career, everything I've gone through in life, I've had to learn on the job. Everything. Like I said, like, nobody don't know. No, obviously, I don't speak on my personal struggles. Nobody really does. You know what I'm saying? I'm not up here ranting about my life all the time and airing out my personal business. You know what I'm saying? Nobody knows about half the shit we go through as fighters on a day to day. I've never had an easy ride in this boxing game. Never. I come from Oklahoma City. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not even a boxing state at all. Like, that's a football state. Like, I've got it out the mud with this boxing shit. I earned everything that I have from hard work and dedication. So it's just, at the end of the day, like, I know that it's going to come because I've continued to, put in the work, and I've continued to stay on top, stay on top of things, no matter in spite the odds or whatever I've had to go through. But end of the day, yeah, like, it's time. It's time for that. 2025 is definitely the year where I'm trying to shake some shit up for sure. Like, I got to.
Yeah, well, I mean, Bud from Omaha, and he's the outstanding athlete there as far as boxing is concerned. So he could lead the charge. You could lead the charge in OKC, man. I don't see why not. You know what I mean? So we just gotta focus on making noise at this point. That's the brilliant part about social media. You can actually run your mouth and get attention. You know what I mean? And Tank mentally is fragile, in my opinion. He'll respond. Tank will respond. You know what I'm saying? And when you, well, let me read these super chats.
It's funny as hell because he actually be watching my shit too. Dude is fucking weird. Like,
yo, bro.
Let
me read these super chats real quick. Hold on.
Watching my shit.
Todd French in that super chat, he said, "Keep cooking. Salute to you both for the dialogue. Salute to you, brother, and salute to my brother Nada 86 in the Strong House." He said, "Salute Drew and salute to the mighty LDBC. Hashtag LDBC for life. Hashtag F the haters. Hashtag stay support, man. Salute to you, good brother. Much love and appreciation." Look, man. He does watch people's stuff, and he's a weirdo. But there's a market for those weirdos, and you can take advantage of that. And all you need is an opportunity. Now, here's what most people don't know. You was in Frank Martin's camp for his training, right?
Yeah, I was his chief sparring partner for that fight.
Chief sparring partner. Okay. I remember calling you after the weigh-in. And we had a brief conversation about how Frank looked. Remember that?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, that's why I'm just being a douche and I'm not giving Tank credit for the Frank Martin win. Because Frank was drained. F that. Since I'm a hater. But you coming up in weight, right?
Yeah.
Let's say Tank says, "Hey man, I'll fight you, 135. How comfortable will you be at 135?
I'll be all right. I mean, people gotta understand. I started my career at 35. Well, really, my first fight was at 140. That's what I'm saying. People don't know because I didn't have the knowledge all these other motherfuckers have. I was never babied in this shit. I literally got it out the mud. Like I said, it was just me and my dad, bro. That's it. Just father and son getting out the mud. I didn't know about nothing. I fought at my natural weight, my walk around weight. I used to walk around about 142. My pro debut was at 140. And then after that, I went to 35. And then I was fighting at 35 for, about my first three or four fights. You know what I'm saying? I maybe cut like 8 pounds, 7 pounds, whatever. And then eventually, like, I fought at 30. I had fought at 30 when I actually started upping the competition or whatever. because I mean, I know I was supposed to, them guys was big as hell. Like every time I would fight, I was still knocking them out. I was 8-0, 7 knockouts before my first loss. But them guys was big as hell. So then we was like, okay, well, let's go to 30. Then, that's when I fought Gio Cabrera, who fought Pitbull Cruz. You know what I'm saying? And Zepeda. You know what I'm saying? And that was my first time seeing the difference. Like, I have the DMs right now. Like, he told me he was a 35 pounder, but he was fighting 30. He was taking advantage of whatever. He was, weight bullying. So that was my first experience with that. Now, and we still fought a 10-round fight. You know what I'm saying? Even though he had dropped me in the first round because the motherfucker was big as fuck. I remember looking at him over across the ring before the fight started, like, oh my God, this nigga looks a complete different dude from yesterday. Like yesterday, he was all sunk in, all skinny and shit. That nigga blew up. I'm talking about, I was like, yo. I'm so serious. I turned around to my dad like, Dad, you see this dude? And he was like, yeah, son. He was like, don't even worry about it, though. It's all right. Just stay focused with the wood, bro. My heart was beating like hell. I'm like, yo, this dude is big as fuck. But, it was what it was. You know what I'm saying? I had to go through it. I fought my ass off, and, I lost, but it was what it was. He ain't stopped me. You know what I'm saying? And at this time, so think about it. I weighed 127 when I at a 130 fight. That's what I weighed in at, 127. He weighed in at he didn't make weight, so he was but then he eventually, after we pushed it, he made like 129 and a half or whatever. So, we let it slide. Actually, no, it wasn't 120. Yeah, it was like, what was it? It was like 130.5 actually, 130. It was something like that. But then we went ahead and let it slide. So, like I said, dude was just big as hell. Bottom line, what I'm saying. So, after learning how that go, or whatever, that's when I finally went to 26. And then, as I was making 26, I would, be so in shape. I would walk in maybe like 124, weighing 124, 123. So I was like, shit. That's when I finally had the idea. I mean, my manager had the idea when I finally got with him. When I made my return, it was like, bro, you should really just go to 122. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, I'll just go to 122. Huh? Yeah. Cause like I said, we just gonna slide after. So. Yeah. So I was like, we gonna be at 122. So that's pretty much how it came about. So it's not like somebody in the comments said it too. He was like, Elijah pretty flexible with his weight too, and I was like, honestly, I am. I just never had the information on how to actually cut weight properly and how to be healthy and all that stuff. Like that's been a learning process.
Let me ask you a question. Because Frank was in that fight until he wasn't in the fight.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be questioning the weight until I heard. I called you as soon as Tank looked at Frank and said, look at your eyes. You look drained. And that's when I called you immediately. I said, yo, is he okay? And you was like, well, it is what it is. Let me ask you a question. What would you have done different? And this is no shade to Frank, but what would you have done different in the ring that night?
I mean, well, I was telling Frank to get in his head more than anything before the pre-fight. I feel like the pre-fight was more important, just in my opinion, because I already know how Tank get down. I already know he's an emotional bitch. Like he a girl. So I was like, somebody like Tank who get emotional, you gotta play on that. Like I was like, having him, he was just letting the Tank have too much power, and that's what I was saying. You feeding his confidence, like you getting him more amped up, like type shit, because you ain't really saying nothing, for real. You ain't really making him feel like you deserve to be there too. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like that's my boy, Frank, my boy. So he was like, bro, that's just not really me. You feel me? I don't really do all that talking. I talk in the ring. So I'm like, okay, I respect it. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't for everybody. Everybody ain't no shit talking. So. Now me on the other hand, I was like, nah, with me, I would have cooked that motherfucker, bro. I would have been talking cash shit to that man. Got in his head, and then when it came to the fight, Frank was doing beautiful at first. He was boxing beautiful. Everything was, But one thing, like I said, I think I told you that too. Like when we did tell him, you got to stay off the ropes for him, though. You got to stay off the ropes. Got to. and because he was doing that with me, and that a lot of times, and I was cutting the ring off, and and we was just so that was some stuff we was experiencing during the sparring, and I was like, yeah, bro, you cannot do that playing on the rope shit, like not with him. He don't do that. And and his coach, called Derrick James was telling him saying like you got to stay out the ropes, like that's not it. So, he just kind of got caught up, but that's why I was just like, it just was what it was. But besides that, I mean, it was a good, Frank he did good, man.
Yeah, he did. He really did do good. Nah, Steve Bell, I didn't get that. Send it to me, brother. Yeah, yeah, he did good.
Can't take it away, and I still never once have took away from Tank too. Tank is a great fighter. Like as far as a fighter, dude's good. Like I've never not once took that away from him. Even as we've been beefing, all of that, I've never took no credit away from him and said he ain't this or ain't that. Like dude is valid as a fighter. I just don't like him as a person. Fuck that nigga. He's a bitch as far as a person.
And you see that's where I'm at with this. I don't like his moves. Now I got you, Mr. Shelton. I don't like Tank's moves as a person. It gets on my nerves. I never said that he's trash in the ring. I just said he has work to do as far as fighting his contemporaries, and he's not doing it. And he's playing in y'all face by fighting what we know is lesser competition. You know what I'm saying?
And they making the money, and I see that's crazy. Like when you got people like me, I've been begging for the big fights. For the big fights. I don't give a fuck about fighting who and wherever. I will fight anybody, anytime, anywhere. I've made it clear time and time again. But it's like these dudes be literally manipulating their way out of fighting me. And then like that's why I just hate when some of these people like they just kiss ass, oh this dude's good, and oh well you ain't fought nobody, and you ain't this, you ain't that. Well how the fuck I'm supposed to prove it when niggas do not want to see me. They don't.
That's real talk. Mr. Shelton in that super chat, he said Tank can do what he wants to do. Baltimore, Baltimore lingo. DEW. Do what he do. Yes, salute to Mike S. He says, sound like y'all the emotional ones. No, we're not emotional. You understand that boxing is a business. And when fighters are not in the ring making their living and they have all this talent and they're being overlooked, that's an emotional thing because the brother got mouths to feed. And this brother's too young to be on the show. And a closed mouth don't get fed. Emotional is Tank Davis coming to a press conference. It looked like it was sponsored by fucking Timu. And he was nice and calm until somebody in the audience says something to him. And then he jumps up and starts barking at a guy that's not even a fighter. That's emotional. Emotional is when someone puts up a post, digging him up, right, and giving him credit. He misreads the post and starts trying to hammer the person that was trying to give him credit. That's emotional. Misunderstanding and not apologizing. That's emotional. Emotional is snatching up a girl at a basketball game, one of his baby mamas, over words. I don't know what she did, but he snatched her up out the goddamn arena. That's emotional. Emotional.
Man, emotional is always talking about, oh, nigga, when I see you outside, nigga, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that.
Yeah,
nigga,
exactly.
You're not gonna do nothing, nigga. You're a multi-millionaire. Stay in your fucking lane. Like, what are you even talking about right now? That's why I never understood. Dude, you were touching bags, $1 million bags. What are you talking about right now? Then I'm gonna see you outside. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. Like you even saying
that's emotional. You know what emotional is? We have a right to be emotional when he does some things. And don't time out, Mike S. But y'all know that I always have ammo in the chamber. Mike S, this don't get you emotional, this picture right here? Y'all don't get you emotional? This is a black man telling us we emotional over Tank's behavior. And Elijah just told you why he don't mess with Tank. And I tell y'all daily when I talk about this kid, why I don't mess with him. This is a Muslim kid, by the way. Emotional is him saying when he sees someone in the street, he's gonna slap him, and then see him, he doesn't do anything. Why you saying you're gonna do something physical to them in the first place? You're a prize fighter. You get paid to throw hands. What's all this? I'm gonna smack you in the street.
Why are you trying to leave so early?
This don't make you emotional, Mike S?
He told me to come at like 12.
If it don't make you emotional, then there's something wrong with you.
We kind of want to get in before, a line. I think they're not charging, but I think scan the QR code.
Oh, it don't make you emotional. That don't bother you, him shaking hands with a racist cheater?
Cameras gonna be, the same shit.
And you see, ladies and gentlemen, that's why I told you not to time Mike S out, because this is what we deal with.
Bounce back then, a little later.
This is why I don't take Tank Fanatics seriously.
No,
that
that's
handshake,
cool. I'm just saying, I still want to. I got.
if that handshake don't bother you,
as long as I do get, we'll come back later.
if him double talking don't bother you, then that tells you everything you need to know about the Tank Fanatics. And this is why I treat Tank the way I do, and this is why I treat his fanatics the way I do. No, Mike X, you love Tank, but you didn't love him enough in abundance. His fanatics didn't love him enough in abundance to support the December 14th event in Houston at the Toyota Center. So your love is conditional. Your love is conditional, and I know what we're dealing with here with Tanks, which is why I don't take y'all serious. I don't take y'all serious at all. We got real fighters right here on American soil, and y'all are smelling Tank's nuts. What about Elijah Pierce? What about Michael Hunter? All they need is an opportunity to get something done, and y'all talking about Tank Davis. All this smoke around him, Elijah included, right? All this smoke around him, Elijah Pierce included. I'm going to say it one more time. All this smoke around him, Elijah Pierce included, and he's giving you Lamont Roach. Yeah, Mike S., you saying who? I said the same thing about Lamont Roach. I said who? That's what I said. I said, wait a minute, Devin's over there, Shakur's over there. He's fighting who? Lamont Roach, ain't he at 130? Huh? But this is who laces the pockets of Tank Davis. You know what else Tank Davis said? He called everybody in Saudi getting their bread D blowers or D riders or D eaters. That's what he said. They said, I don't know what that little yellow dude is talking about. We're about to get the bag over here at Riyadh season. That's what we're about to do. I don't know what he's talking about. Everybody over there is fighting the contemporaries. What is Tank giving you? Lamont Roach. That's what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen. There's a difference between the supporters of the sport and D-eaters. The real D-eaters are the Tank fans. They want to floss his teeth. They want to floss their teeth with Tank's pubic hair.
It's the Tank Franks, man.
Tank Franks. Tank Franks. That's what they are. I understand the mentality of them. These are the niggas that live in the projects, make $15,000 a year, but somehow they got a Gucci belt. How does that work? You don't deserve to own a pair of Jordans and your average income a year is $10,000? How does that work? You know what they were called that in the 70s? All flash and no cash. Y'all a bunch of bum-ass dudes. I've already exposed that. We had a dude in my chat named Press. And I said, young man, you make $30,000 a year. Why are you going to spend $1,000 on a pair of jeans? Who the hell are you trying to impress? Y'all remember that? So this is how I talk. I talk to the Tank Franks like how I talk to a fifth grader. Because y'all don't know any better. And I would pray for y'all, but I'm past doing that. I'm just letting y'all fall on y'all sword because this is hilarious. And Tank better not lose a fight ever. The way y'all talk, because y'all know what I'm going to do. I ain't got to drag him. I'm just going to tell the truth. Because I'm telling you, the way it's shaping up, he's ever going to lose something he ain't supposed to. Your man talking about retiring. Your man talking about therapy. It's not sounding good. I've seen this before. His name was Mike Tyson. And he went in the direction exactly how I said it would be. Yeah, Mike S., you trolling right now. He says, Elijah, he says Tank is a GOAT. Of what? Tank is the GOAT? Elijah, you seen this? Can you read that?
Yeah.
Bro. Okay. That's your GOAT?
Hey,
Your
man.
goat smacks his ass in twerk videos on TikTok. What was that? Bro, come on, bro. He's the goat mouth. He's the goat mouth. That is ridiculous, man. I don't know. There's nobody in my circle that talks like that. There's nobody in my circle that smacks their ass in their drawers and puts it on social media. I can't say.
Yeah, I like I said, I don't even be trying to. Like I said, I don't even be trying to speak on bro like that. I don't like I said, because I really don't give a fuck about dude. But like I said, it's like every time me and him have some type of conversation or whatever, or I get asked about him or whatever the case may be, and I speak on it, all of a sudden I'm dick riding him or whatever, or I need some clout off of him or whatever. It's like, bro, I could not give the slightest fuck about this nigga. Honestly, I think he closeted gay. Honestly, I'm just keeping it a being. Like, that's me. But you know, whatever. You know, he can have all money and shit. Like, he doing his thing. I'm not gonna hate on him. You know, he doing his thing. I don't agree with the way he move. I don't agree with the way he fight. You know what I'm saying? As far as the competition, I don't feel like he's giving the fans what they want to see, and people just eating this shit up because it's him. But if that's how he got it, whatever, you know, work your move, bro. Like, do what you do. But like I'm saying, it's just as far as the respect factor though, it's like motherfuckers just they give him too much. That's the only thing that be getting on my nerves. Like, people really just get this nigga all the grace in the world and just all the respect in the world, and he ain't earned this shit. He hasn't.
They're sexually attracted to him, brother. They're sexually attracted to him, and it's proven. Like, Mike X is in the chat right now. You are pretty much a guinea pig at this point, young man. Young man, if you're a man. He said, Tank, name be all in our mouths. First of all, this is a boxing channel, and I don't see Mike X around when I'm talking about everybody else. I have Michael Hunter in the Strong House. I ain't see Mike S here. I was just talking about, I put up the video about Cuban fighters. I didn't see Mike X. I ain't see Mike S in the comment section. So when I'm talking about boxing, Mike S ain't around. He only shows up on Monkey Tuesday.
Be a Tank Frank that come out it's always gonna be one that come. When you speak on him, it's always gonna be at least one, and they gonna come out and they gonna defend him, and they gonna, oh, he's the GOAT, he's my. I mean, just like I said, I've gotten used to it.
Mike S is the battered wife. Mike S is the battered wife. She goes home because he pipes her real good, but he also beats the shit out of her. And then when all of her friends and family is like, why do you keep going back to this dude? Because he loved me. And she would defend him with a swole eye. That's Mike S and the Tank Franks. That's what they do. Mike S is here when I talk about his boo-boo, right? He's here because I'm not going to no channel that is talking shit about a fighter that I support. I'm not going to be there for it. I'm like, man, let him talk. I'm not going to be here. But Mike S is here every morning he wants to see what does Drew have to say about Tank. That's why he's here, because he's a glutton for punishment. That's why he's here. So he's here, and everyone's in the chat saying, look at this fool. You never saw me anywhere where they're degrading any fighter that I support. You never see me there. If you see Devin Haney's name in the title getting dragged, you ain't got to worry about seeing me in the chat. You see them dragging Devin, Deontay, Bill, Elijah, any fighter that I support, Daniel Dubois. If you see me, you'll never see me in that chat. I'm not there for it. But Tank Davis fans love me because you know what they'll never say? Drew, you lying on the kid. I'm not. I'm not. He ain't fighting nobody. He ain't fighting his contemporaries. Why do y'all stick up for him? Because you like how he looks. You like those yellow niggas with tattoos, tight pants, and slant eyes, and long hair. That's what you like. And I understand. It's homoerotic for y'all. I get it. I get it. It's homoerotic. That's the term. Homoerotic. This nigga's dancing on TikTok with drawers on and no shirt. He's smacking himself on the ass talking about, I want to rock. That's your man's. That's your man's. And this ain't the channel for you. It's not. You're welcome to get my views up, but this ain't the channel for you. Nah, Mike S., you can't talk about fights. I'm not hearing nothing you got to say. You disregarded everything that we said here today. You disregarded everything. You are infatuated. You're a grown man. You're infatuated with another man. And on that note, what you can do is you can take this with you.
Yeah, come on! Yeah, man, come on! Yeah, man, come on! Yeah, man, come on! Yeah, man, come on! Better than that!
Eric Jordan, that super chat says Mike S is mad that Tanker Miguel ain't clapping him.
¡Ay, Miguel! ¡Miguel!
I mean, homoerotic, man. You guys, and then you call us emotional. But meanwhile, when we talk about this dude, y'all here with emotional rants. It's deflection. Tank is not the truth, and he has to prove it. There's still time. And while he got all these contemporaries running around and he ain't doing anything, he's not fighting his contemporaries. He's entertaining guys at 130, and now they're trying to force this Inoue fight. They're trying to force this? Man, fuck that Inoue fight, man. You like fighting guys smaller than you, Tank? Fine. Fight Elijah Pierce. Let's do that. Let's force that. Let's force that.
Big facts.
For the summertime. Elijah Pierce versus Tank Davis. Elijah Pierce checks all the boxes. He's black. He trash talks, and he's smaller than him. He checks all the boxes. So let's get it. Let's get it. Well,
This whole shit switch.
hey, Elijah.
Yeah.
Get what's his name on the line. Get your manager on the line, man. Let me holler at him.
Who you talking about?
Get me Sean Gibbons. Get him on the show. Get me Sean Gibbons. Let's talk. Let's force this fight, man. He needs me because I'm a Tank hater, right? Since they put that cape on me, I'm a Tank hater. Get me Sean and let's promote this fight. Summertime.
Shit.
Summertime, June. Elijah Pierce versus Tank Davis.
Some of this live too and post it too.
Let's do it.
We can hit the tag. I'm tagging everybody too. Like I said, it ain't like I haven't been saying let's do it. Okay, like I said, if the nigga's so mad about whatever you mad about, the video, the Tank sparring, whatever the fuck it going viral, nigga, let's do it. Okay, let's fight. Let's make some money. Like you doing all this internet talking? Oh, nigga, when I see you, nigga, you're not gonna do nothing, bro. First of all, if you see me in person, you ain't gonna do a fucking thing to me. You know that, nigga. I'm liable to kill you. First of all, but it's literally like, bro, like you're not finna do nothing to me. Like I said, this ain't the ring. Outside ain't the ring.
No, it's not.
So we
Let me
just
be
like,
clear.
bro, like so. If you want to do it in the ring, let's do it in the ring. We can handle it. If you think you can knock me out if I'm trash with the woo, let's do it. I don't understand. Same thing with Stephen Fulton, bitch ass. Same thing with him. I told him the same shit. If Stephen Fulton want to fight, let's fight, bro. All this internet talking, I'm not like, I'm a trash talker, yeah, but I do it for entertainment purposes. In real life, this is not a different story. I'm a real deal warrior. My father was military, drill sergeant, 25 years. Martial arts, all types of stuff, bro. I know about survival. You know what I'm saying? Like you talking about all this outside. Oh, when I see you outside, I'ma smack you. But like all these niggas who got money, all these high profile fighters, they always try to go to that shit like they really finna do something. They not finna do shit. They all pussy. Like, let's get in the ring, bro. Tank, Stephen Fulton, fucking and whoever else feel like I'm trash and they can beat me. Let's go. Like I said,
Listen,
I'm at this the part. Like I said, this is gonna be posted on my page later on too, and I'm gonna tag both of them niggas.
tag him for real. Now listen, Tank ain't like that. Tank a good kid that was kept in the gym. The dudes around him is like that. But see, they did right by Tank by keeping him in the gym, so he became a great athlete and he's making millions of dollars. That's a good thing. So all that gangster talk is unnecessary. Do it in the ring. Stop saying what you're gonna do outside the ring because we seen you walk up on people that you said you're gonna do something to, and you ain't do it. So kill all that noise with the gangster talk. Get it in the ring. And if you can give, you could argue with Ray Ford on Twitter, and you could give Lamar Roach a payday and not fight your contemporary since you handed it out like that. You have history with Elijah Pierce.
But that for real too, you lying, nigga. I ain't finna get sweaty.
You know what I'm saying? He couldn't get that off on you in the ring.
Like that. I ain't finna get sweaty.
You know what I mean? So he need to wake up and smell that failure. The only people he run up on in the actual public to do something is that chick he snatched out the basketball game. And am I lying about that? He did that.
Yeah, Dread, that's his baby mama Dredder. And
Yeah.
that's why she left his ass. Oh, little emotional ass midget motherfucker.
Always somebody he gonna slap somebody, man. Get paid off of that. Get paid off of that, man. Get me Sean Gibbons. Let me holler at him. Let's promote this. Since he fighting smaller dudes, F it. Let's do him a favor.
Hey, I wanted to smoke with any and everybody. Like I said, cause I've been calling for all the big fights, man. So anybody who see me or whatever, and y'all ask, okay, well, why come he ain't this or how come I ain't that? Like I said, I'm one of the most feared fighters in boxing, and it's just the God honest truth. I'm not boosting, I ain't capping. Y'all don't be in them conversations or them them 3 ways with the promoters and all of that, like the phone calls. Y'all don't be understanding what's going on. Like I said, I've been getting ducked for a long time. Niggas do not want to see me because I can actually fluctuate. I've even said I would go up 2 weight classes before. I didn't had dudes at 30 who didn't want to fight me, 26, 22. It don't matter. Like I'm really with it all. So that's why another reason if Tank want to fight, it's really doable because like I said, if he bring up 30 pounders all the time, it's nothing.
It isn't. It's a simple fix. Now, Cool Boy Steph got a fight coming up against Brandon Figueroa. That's the rematch. Who you got in that? And
Come on, man. I'm not already fooling about you. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets stopped. I think he's gonna get stopped.
Wow.
How you doing? Cause like honestly, I don't think. I mean, I ain't gonna speak too much, but I heard he been getting his ass whooped in camp.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I heard he been getting that ass tagged up. Like I said, one of my homies is in his camp, or he was. I don't know if he's still there, but I know he was there. And he was putting a pause on that nigga, and I was like, ooh. And honestly, he ain't even experienced as me. So I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, I had Brandon on the show. Brandon's ready, man. With respect to Fulton,
Hey, you don't think my opponent gonna be there?
Brandon's ready. Brandon's ready. Would that be something? If Brandon wins?
Yeah, of course. I'm already trying to get the winner of them. I'm trying to get the winner of them. I've been trying to get Robeisy Ramirez. I'll fight Luis Alberto Lopez. The only person I was kind of a little bit against, just a little bit, was Shoot, just because Shoot, that's my dog. Like, that's my bro. But but it's not that I won't fight him. If they give me the fight with Shoot, I'll do it. But it was just that would be the last one I would be hesitant to take, just because there's more fights to be made. So. But at the same time, even with him, I'll fight my dog too. We both can touch a bag, make some money.
Yeah, it's business. It's business.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it ain't. It is what it is. But like, I won't smoke with any and all the top guys. I've been calling for him. I'm ready. Like, I'm not one of them dudes who fool myself and be like, oh well, I'm gonna keep trying to fight and work my moves so I can fight this easy fight and this easy fight and this easy fight. If I can't shit, I'll get off the pot. I'm not one of them, but I know what my capabilities are and I know what I can do. And people have not seen nothing of what I can really do, and I'm ready to prove it. I'm ready to show why I'm one of the best fighters in the world. I'm getting my jewelry out. I'm getting my jewelry out. Nah. And you know what I'm saying? I'm ready to show why I'm one of the best fighters in the world. Yeah, it's time for people to see that.
Man, let's get it, bro. Let's get it, man. Let's get it, man. So your next fight is gonna be April.
Yeah, I heard. I mean, that's what I was told. So, I'm right now. I'm just I pretty much like started my own little personal camp. Like I'm just kind of doing some like rehabilitation, basically. I'm in the gym every day working with my strength coach, and then my conditioning coach or whatever. I'm just just getting right with them right now. My bad. Hold on. Yeah, we better slide to Clarissa Media Day.
Oh yeah.
Slide on the home girl real quick, but you know what I'm saying? Like I just been trying to just get myself mentally back right, because like I said, all this stuff was really bothering me for a minute. Because like I said, I'm just tired, man. I'm tired of the bullshit. I'm tired of not getting my just due in this game, and I've earned it. You know what I'm saying? I've never. There's only been literally one fight. I've been a pro for 10 years. There's only been one fight that I didn't take, that I didn't choose to not take, and that was only because of mental health purposes. And even then, I still end up taking a hard fight anyway and fighting a 10-0 kid. So it's like I've never been against fighting the top competition ever. So nobody can never say that against me. You know what I'm saying? I'm with the smoke. I am the smoke, and it's clear that I've been avoided. You know what I'm saying? And motherfuckers don't want to. They ain't trying to see me for real. They really don't want to see me. I'm a lot to handle. I'm a risk for any and everybody, and that's just the truth. So, like I said,
Well,
people can have their opinion, but that's what it is.
You're in the right era because you have access to the world by way of social media, and I'm here for support, man. And the only thing I could also add, you already know the old saying, closed mouths don't get fed. So since you're in this beautiful era, I would recommend you got to start pulling up on these cats. You got to start getting on that Twitter. And to bait this kid is easy. To bait him, you could bait him with a tweet, man. You could bait him with a tweet, and he'll get back at you. And if he's saying you living and dying off of those sparring clips, reshare them, because this kid got fans that they follow his every move, like Mike S. that was in the chat. Their love for him is unconditional. You understand? So if they call it clout chasing, then they can call it what it wants. But they like to see him work, right? So it don't matter who he's in the ring with, right? All right, cool. So what makes you any different from Ford or Roach? The difference is he has to be careful of the competition he selects even in the lower weight classes. You understand? And Angel Diaz makes a point. Eris Landry Lara would have never got the Canelo Alvarez fight if he ain't won up on Canelo at the post fight.
Not the back to back, but y'all still will follow us.
Word.
Y'all how we gonna play.
For real. So that might be something you got to do. You got to pull up on them. You got to pull up on them.
I said, what? Hey, I ain't. Like I said, it ain't made it. I don't care, bro. I don't care. That's like I said. Even with Fulton, I pulled up on Fulton. That's how that whole thing started. Me and him was talking. He was talking shit on Twitter, calling me trash and whoop. I seen him. I approached him personally, like I respectfully. I wasn't even on no rah trying to get in front of the cameras, do all that shit. He the one trying to make it a spectacle and do it all in front of the cameras. Like, I was waiting until his interview with Fight Hype was done. I wanted to pull him to the side, be like, hey, bro, let's talk man to man, because I ain't had no respect. Like I said, when you bring up the whole aspect of a black man and all that, supporting other black men, I don't do that, bro. I'm not one of them dudes who, I'm not no crab. I ain't no crab. Hey, turn down. Look at. I ain't one of them crab ass niggas who just gon', you know what I'm saying, hate on another black man and what the. I don't move like that. I was not raised like that. So I try to be respectful, wait for him to do his interview. I was gonna pull him to the side. Yo, bro, like what's going on? Like, you know what I'm saying? We can fight. Let's do it. You know, even when we had a conversation, I wasn't rah. Oh, niggas, going back, trying to do all that. I'm just, hey, bro, at the end of the day, let's fight. I would love to fight you. Dude asked me who you think will win. Yeah, me by knockout. The fuck? Hey, easy. Bro, you got punked by Stephen Fulton, bro. What? Huh?
Man.
How, Sway?
Nah.
What? I got punked by Stephen Fulton when I approached this nigga by myself with all like 6-7 of his little groupie ass niggas. Oh, you don't want that fight for real? Yes I do. Like, let's fight. You said I'm trash, right? Oh, well, you kept my name in your mouth. You said I'm not like Inoue. I mean, you said something about Inoue or whatever. Nigga, bro, you got knocked the fuck out. Everybody's seen it. I don't have to say it like I wasn't talking about you. They asked me a question about you. Ellie Sackback asked me a question. I answered the question. He said, "What would happen if you and Inoue fought?" I beat Inoue. Inoue's gonna respect me and my power, which you don't have. He doesn't. See, everybody knows Stephen Fulton don't have no power. Everybody has fucking said that. All the big notable interviewers have said that. Come on, dude. Like, let's just keep it a bean. But even when motherfuckers want to be all sensitive, oh, you got my name in your mouth. You don't keep my name in your mouth. All that bullshit. I'm like, man, come on, dog. Like, and it's crazy. In the same interview, I even said, bro, it's all respect. It's all love. Like, I got nothing but respect for Stephen Fulton. He's a good fighter. In the same sentence. But yeah, you don't pay attention to that. All you pay attention to is, oh, you trying to keep my name in your mouth. Oh, you trying to be negative. Like, how? That's what I'm saying. Like, all these niggas are emotional as fuck. Plus a bunch of fucking fashion divas who might be low key gay. I don't know.
Ain't low key, bro. Not from what I saw this morning. Man. Ain't low key. Not at all. That's not low key. I know what I saw. I was like, what is this?
Hey, like I said, ain't none of my business, man. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas do what they want to do. But hey, you know what I'm saying? All I'm saying is just like, bottom line, man, I've always been a respectful dude. You know what I'm saying? I've always been humble. End of the day, but you know, I do got a brash side to me. Like I said, you bring that shit out of me, let's go. Nigga, you say I'm charged, all right, prove it. Let's go. Let's work.
How can you get on a Riyadh season card?
I don't know. I mean, shit, my line is fucking open. They send me the call, send me the contract, whatever the case. I'm there. I'm, like I said, I'll fight any and everybody.
Now,
Nick Ball, Rafael
Inoue signed.
Rabisi.
Inoue signed like some crazy contract, right? I don't know how many fights.
I was supposed to fight him in December.
You what?
I was supposed to fight Inoue in December, in Riyadh, whatever the fuck. I heard. But
this coming December?
Yeah, I was supposed to. But there was some added complications or whatever, like I said, because of the rank, you know, the whole politics of it. Like I said, the MJ dude, all that bullshit. And that's what I'm saying. Even with him, like, the one thing about Eddie, I do respect Eddie because he does protect his fighters, in which, you know, as you should. I get the whole business ethics of it. And Eddie does good business when it comes to his fighters. I would say to an extent. I necessarily don't agree with the protection plan bullshit because boxing is supposed to be the best man for the job. You beat me, and then you're the best. That's so I believe in that personally. Now, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I get it, but yeah, that's pretty much what happened. Like when it comes to MJ, I was supposed to fight MJ for that. I got offered to fight him for that WBA interim title. You know what I'm saying? He chose to go. He chose an easier opponent. They chose instead. He skipped all the way over me, number 3 in the WBA. Number 3, mind you, like I said, he went all the way to number 14, I believe, and got the number 14. And so, he solidified his spot with Inoue. Everybody know he's been begging for a fight with Inoue because he want that fucking payday.
So what do you got to do to Oh man, I need you to pull up, man, because that dude don't fight anywhere but in Japan. He might fight in Saudi.
I mean, he's supposed to fight in Vegas against Picasso, and then in Saudi or whatever in December against MJ. But
bro, I need you to pull up on him, bro. If that fight's in Vegas, bro, I need you to pull up on him.
See, but honestly, the whole thing was, I'm not chasing him. I'm not chasing that motherfucker. I never have. I wanted to smoke with anybody, but I ain't just chasing this dude or whatever the case. Cause like there's been like I've put it out there. Like like I said, the fight was supposed to have got made, but I don't know for whatever happened. You know what I'm saying? Like I had talked to, Sean and Brendan about it. His son or whatever. I don't know. And pretty much they couldn't really give me a concrete answers. And then me and my manager, we kind of came to the conclusion of some things ourselves. As far as, like I said, with the whole rating system and the sanctioning bodies and whatnot. So I mean, end of the day, like I said, I decided to move up.
Do you feel he's protected, Inoue?
I mean, honestly, I really can't say, bro. I don't want to say protected because at least he does fight and he has fought whoever is put in front of him. So I can't really say he's been protected. Like I respect Inoue. End of the day, I do respect him as a fighter. I think he's a great fighter. I think he does challenge himself and he fights often. He fights about 2 or 3 times a year if he can. So I'm not going disrespect him or anything like that. The only thing I've ever said is this: I know I can beat him. I know I can. It's not a difference it's not one of those, yeah, like I'm trying to get the payday, I just want the money, or I'm trying to get that fight so I can get the money. Don't get me wrong, I want the money. Of course, who doesn't want a fucking $100 million, $1 million, $2 million purse? Who doesn't? That's not my end goal. Because honestly, if I wanted to really just press for it and wait, I could probably do that. I'm not interested. Because my health comes first. And I don't really, it's really hard to make 122 now. So I don't really even want to fuck with it no more. But bottom line, I've tried to get it, you know what I'm saying? It hasn't really went through. So it is what it is. I'm going up to 26 and I want all the fucking champions and all the smoke at 26 now. Whoever is willing to come off them belts or come out, come with the smoke, let's do it.
Well, absolutely. My advice is, brother, you got to get your Shannon Briggs on. Let's go, champ. I mean, you got to start running up on these cats. Closed mouth don't get fed, bro. And you got to market yourself, because apparently, the people you got around you, they're doing right so far, but we're in an age of technology where you could do it yourself. You understand? So yeah, you gotta get your Shannon Briggs on. A lot of these cats, you gotta roll up on them. What made Muhammad Ali great was that Muhammad Ali was the first boxing troll. I mean, he was running up on Sonny Liston inside casinos, bro. Made Sonny Liston, pulled out the hammer on him and pointed at him.
My lawyer, right?
Crazy stuff. You know what I mean?
I mean, like I said, bro. I mean, I've never tried to make it about that, but I feel you though, like 100%. It is really it kind of gotta be like that now, and so I hear you 100%.
Because I'm gonna tell you right now, brother,
to be the guy who gotta harass somebody and shit, because I'm really more talented than that, and I deserve better. But it's like I said, these motherfuckers is duh. They straight quacking for real.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you straight up and down, the American boxing fans, these new fans are different today. They're fools. They root for people that they, for some reason, can identify with, whether it be their style of dress, where they're from, or whether they're sexually attracted to them. And these be men too. So if you develop the American boxing, the American boxing fan is why Jake Paul is the most popular American boxer on American soil. So this is what we're dealing with. So you got to be flexible in that aspect. You got to reach out and tap into that audience, make people turn their head and say, yo, who is this? And then when they say, okay, well, who is this? You play that damn Tank Spawn video. Oh, yeah, I'm the guy. He couldn't dominate in sparring. And he got his feeling. I beat his ass then, I beat him now. You know what I'm saying? It's all about marketing at this point. You know what I mean? This is what American fans have come to. You know, this is what it's come to. So whatever.
No, word up.
Real.
Every time that shit be just hilarious too, because it's his coach or whatever. I did an interview with what's the fucking dude's name? I ain't gonna lie, I kind of stopped fucking with him. What the fuck is that dude's name? Mill City or some shit.
Yeah. I know about that guy.
Yeah. I did an interview with him. That kind of turned me off. I stopped fucking with bro after that. Like,
dude's a weirdo, bro.
Weird type time.
He's a weirdo. Like, he is.
Yeah, but I had that interview and Coach Kenny Ellis was on there. Whatever. We was talking and shit, and he kept talking about me to drop the full video or whatever, of the sparring. And I was like all, just all that, whatever. Like I was lying about some shit, and I was like, I mean, I don't know what that's gonna do to anything. I mean, like I said, the nigga did not knock me out. He did not knock me out. All the punches that landed, I can't fake the punches that landed on him. So it's like, what? All I did was more so just highlight the fact that I was getting off on him, because that's what he does. That's what everybody do. Like, what the fuck? Like, and I just remember he kept. And then on top of that, he even told me himself he has the video. So I'm like, well, post the fucking video. Why are you telling me to post it? Why are you so pressed about it? I don't know. It's just his whole team is just weird, bro. Like they just weird, bro.
It's the same thing with Devin. The same thing, Devin. I knew about the sparring, and Ellie Sekback said he wouldn't release the Devin Tank sparring because of his loyalty to Tank. I said, well, damn, that sounds like Tank got his ass kicked. And then they released the edited video of it. Well, it was Floyd Mayweather that did it. But then when he got mad with Tank, he released the real video. And I said, man, look, we know who won the sparring because Floyd Sr. said who won the sparring, and Bill won the $5,000 bet. Why y'all protecting this kid? Why y'all protecting this kid? This is disgusting, man. He's supposed to be the best in the world. Why y'all protecting him? Why did Coach Cloud?
I don't know why people. I will never understand that shit. Because even Sean Porter was low key protecting him, and I never understood that. Like, I fought with Sean Porter. Me and Sean Porter, we had numerous conversations. You know, he was at the overtime fights, you know, here in Atlanta or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I chopped it up with him several times. Even throughout my boxing career, even as an amateur, I bumped into him several times. Like, you know what I'm saying? Good dude. Real good brother, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But for some reason, I was like, bro, let me hop on the podcast, because they follow me his podcast and everything. Let's talk about it. You know, me and Tank was going at it at the time, like but you know, he was trying to be so respectful to him for some reason. I never understood why. And then Tank even went on Twitter and was calling Sean Porter all types of bitch ass niggas and John ass and all that. So
I remember that.
What the fuck are you protecting this nigga for? Like, that was so crazy.
Right, but we emotional.
Me and my dog was talking about that. We was like, bro, that's crazy. We've been trying to set that up.
Man, but we emotional when we point out what this kid's doing. We emotional. I mean, this is disgusting work. I heard Coach Cal refused the Shakur fight because he said Shakur's not going to stand there and let us do what we do. That's what he said.
No, I remember that video. I remember when you showed me that. I was like, yo,
I mean, that
shit was crazy.
But nobody heard that. So until Tank actually beats his contemporaries, I'm not going to respect him. I'm not, bro. I'm not even giving him the Frank Martin fight. Because Frank was drained. Fuck that. I ain't got to give that kid no credit. You got to show me. Clown ass. Well, listen, I gotta head out, man. Elijah, let people know how they can find you, good brother.
You said stay there one time?
Yeah, I'm about to head out, man. Let people know how they can find you.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. Like I said, y'all can hit me on Instagram at Elijah_Pierce. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can see my name right there. It's Elijah_Pierce. On Twitter at WXXXLFIE. You know what I'm saying? I'm around, man. I don't mind talking with the fans. I don't mind, communicating with the community. You know what I'm saying? I'm a man of the people. I would like to, look at myself as a people's champ. You know what I'm saying? So it's all love to the LDBC. It's all love. You know what I'm saying? I'm here, man. I've been checking for the top fighters. I'm world rated, top 5 world rated in my weight division. I'm about to be top 5 world rated at featherweight as well. So, like I said, only thing I can do is pretty much what Big Bro saying and talk my shit. And that was one part of the reason why I wanted to jump on here, because, like I said, it's difficult, man. I'm a single father. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing all this dolo. You know what I'm saying? I work my ass off every day and night, trying to make it happen. For me and my kids. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? I got a son coming in. He'll be here in a month. Like I'm doing what I got to do, man. So ultimately, these dudes, they don't want to see me. So, I appreciate all the support. If you support me, I appreciate you. I love you. If you don't, fuck you. I don't care. And you know what I'm saying, y'all. Like, just stay tuned, man. Y'all gonna see more of my face, especially this year, because like this year, I ain't gonna lie, I'm fed up. I'm tired of being under the ceiling. You know what I'm saying? Just chilling. Like it's time for me to pop out. So whatever I need to do, whether if I gotta talk shit, if I need to call bitch ass Tank out, if I had to call Fulton out again and again and again or whatever, that's what I gotta do. Whoever, I'm with the smoke, man. Like I said, I'll fight any of the champions at 26, 130, or it's whatever. Let's do it.
Hell yeah, bro.
Drew, like I said, I appreciate you always, bro. I'll be hollering at you. I'm gonna hit you.
Absolutely, man. We're gonna get something popping, man. Definitely, brother. You enjoy your day. Stay blessed. Shout out to you, your family, man. We're gonna talk behind the scenes a lot, brother. We're gonna get something popping this year.
Already, bro, for sure.
All right, peace, good brother. Now, look, man. Salute to everyone in the Venmo, the Zelda Cash App, the Super Chat, man. Let's support the Wolf. If Tank's gonna fight people in the lower weight class, why not Elijah? You understand? Why not? Tank fans are getting what they want, and I'll be getting what I want. And I want my brother to get that shot because I think he deserves it, and I think he could do it. And I saw what y'all said in the chat, and I believe that. I believe Tank versus my brother Elijah Pierce, we're gonna get a Vernon Forrest Shane Mosley moment with Elijah being Vernon. But man, salute to y'all, man. Bronx on deck.
Move!
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.